singer artist Machel Montano's new movie Bazodee launched on the 13th September at Digicel's IMAX Theatre. The who's who of Trinidad and Tobago came out for the premiere. But for the cast and crew, it was an opportunity for them to celebrate the showing of a film that was finally opening up to wide release in Trinidad and Tobago following its launch at the film festival last year and its successful run in the United States. It was also an opportunity for Brand Montano to showcase his wares, from Bazodee t-shirts for the mega fan.
So we have Bazodee chocolates here today. We also have the Machel bar as well, and we're sampling various flavors and percentages like a sweet crunch and mocha bar. Yeah.
To chocolate.
In collaboration with Sunita's Organics. It's a 60% dark chocolate bar. Yeah.
So this is chocolate that's good for you and is made right here in Trinidad.
Well, it's much healthier actually. There isn't any additives, preservatives, anything like that. It's made with our local cocoa. It's raw and pure.
The ingredients are literally cocoa nibs, cocoa butter, and brown sugar, all from Trinidad.
That's all.
So, the coffee is from Trinidad as well.
And where can you get the chocolate?
So it's at the M store in duty-free section. It's also at Artie's, Maraval, Cascade, Minimart, at Trin City Mall as well. Sweet Nothings at Trin City Mall. Yeah.
While the chocolate is a wonderful distraction, the movie was the reason for this party. Bazodee is part of a burgeoning film industry. It may be part of a creative renaissance of Caribbean cinema that many behind the scenes feel has real potential to steer the diversification of our economy away from its dependence on the energy sector.
It's part of a process that I was very aware of because we were involved in the initial screening in Trinidad and Tobago, and we were also involved in the premiere in New York. So I have seen the evolution of this film. I've seen where it started and I've seen where it's going. I am extremely excited. I mean, this is my third time seeing the film, so that tells you, right? It shows a lot of potential, mainly because we're looking at an international audience right now. So whereas we normally will do a film with the idea that, it's the Caribbean or whatever, we are doing a Caribbean film for an international audience. And even if it's just the diaspora, it's hundreds of millions of people because it's cross-cultural. It includes tourism of the Caribbean, but specifically to Trinidad and Tobago, fashion, music, carnival. I mean, it has everything. So I'm extremely excited about where it will go.
Bazodee's team keeps saying that they hope this film can encourage people to support the industry. Ms. Selvon Abraham said people need to know that the economic reach of the industry is wide.
Well, it is one of the reasons why we supported this film this way, because one of the things that we are proud of is the fact that there's a huge value chain. Not only are the filmmakers, the actors, you're talking about the vendors selling food, the people making the costumes, the people carrying the cameras. It is, it is one of the few, I think, areas in the creative sector that employs so many people, hairdressers, makeup artists, you name it. So it is part of our mission as Film TT to show that this is not just about entertainment, this is about making money, this is about getting our culture and our voice on a world stage. So therefore it is extremely critical that not just the film TT supports it, but that culture supports it, that the Carnival Commission supports it, that music supports it, because it really is taking our entire country onto that world stage. So very, very excited.
You're here to see the premiere of Bazodee. How are you feeling about the film?
Well, I'm feeling pretty great. As a matter of fact, I think I have an advantage over many people here because I've seen it already. So therefore, I am happy to be here again, and I'm happy to see this again, and really to experience it at this level with all of these people here, and to know that this is Trinidad and Tobago, this is our culture, and we have put this out there.
When did you get to see it? Was it last year or this year? Because I heard there's a different version of the film that premiered last year.
Oh, well, then I'll be surprised as to see the differences. I saw it just after I was first appointed, so that must have been September last year at Movie Town.
Yes, for the film festival.
Yes.
Fair. So apparently they re-edited. So you should be in for a treat because it's a different
Wonderful,
movie.
wonderful. It was good the first time. It's nice to do it twice, so therefore I'm glad to be here again.
And what I know, I was talking to Mrs. Montano last week, and she was saying that she really hopes that it helps to encourage people to see the value in the local film industry.
But you know, that's always the challenge because the film industry is one that needs a lot of support. It does fall under the Ministry of Trades generally, but it is something that exposes our culture, and we do have a lot of aspiring film persons here, and so I hope that this really encourages them, and they know that there's a market, and they know that they can also aspire to this, so I am just happy for them as well.
Is this your first time seeing the movie?
This is my first time seeing the movie. I actually took a look at the trailer today, and based on what I've seen so far, I'm very excited. I think by the little I've seen on the trailer, it seems to be a good expression and a good representation of who we are as a people, and it was able to capture the colors, the different races, and everything that bring us alive as a people of high energy and such a wide range of different culture and food and music. So I'm really excited, and I'm looking forward to seeing the movie.
I know they filmed some of the scenes in Tobago. They had a great experience apparently. The reviews from Tobago, the cast and crew, and the scenery was really, really good.
That's wonderful. It's really good to see the different creative, the people in the creative industries taking the opportunity to be innovative and to bend and flex and move the boundaries to properly utilize the resources that we have here in Trinidad and Tobago. I think that the creative industry is growing, and we as a people have to, especially in times of these economic challenges, take advantage and explore new things and do new projects that really market us as a people, or music or culture or food. And I think that this initiative is a wonderful one, and others should take note. So I'm really pleased to be here.
People were suggesting that, you can start using film to help push our tourism products.
Definitely. I think that's a wonderful idea, and I'm happy to see along with a local cast, and all the different stakeholders come together to make this thing happen.
The coming together of Trinidadian people, I am so happy to see that such a film of such largeness can come out of Trinidad and Tobago, I'd like to see the mixing of the cultures and all of that. Very, very excited. My dad is in the cast, so I'm excited to see him as well. He plays a character called Gopal. I was an extra also, so that's how I'm here. And I'm so excited to see myself, yes, and my father, and also Machel, who I'm a big fan of. And I'm so happy that he has taken this initiative to bring out local talent. So I'm so excited.
Making Bazodee was a family affair for some of the cast and crew. You've just met Ananda, whose father's in the film. Well, here's another proud parent who worked on the production of the film.
How are you feeling tonight since it's the premiere?
Well, what should I say? I've been proud since last year, and I've seen the movie about 10 times. I have seen the movie, I say 10 times. I saw it last year, I saw it in LA, I saw it in New York, I saw it in New York again. I came and I saw it in Trinidad when they were testing it, and I'm going to go in almost every cinema in Trinidad, because I just love the reaction of the crowd.
And for the film stars, it was an opportunity to see the film with their old friends, the cast and crew of Bazodee.
I'm so excited that at this point it's going to be a celebration for the cast and the crew. That was so amazing, and I learned so much about acting myself from them. It's a celebration of the actors and the crew here. And I think everyone should be very excited about it.
I understand that the version that we're seeing today is slightly different from one that premiered last year.
It is. Once we premiered the film here, we were lucky enough, someone who came to watch the film decided that it had huge amounts of scope and wanted to distribute it internationally, which means that the product was high quality and is very exciting for this country. And they basically picked it up, took it to New York, we premiered it there in Times Square at the Sony PlayStation Theatre, and here we are. It's releasing here, where it's supposed to be releasing.
Exactly. So you got to do a movie that's based on Carnival. Will we be seeing you on the road next year playing Mask?
I really want to come. I'm hoping to come. I was saying to Machel as well, I really, really want to come in February. So I'm going to really try and keep my schedule open the whole of the beginning of the year. I'm gonna make it for sure, because I can't miss it. No.
Especially since you did a movie based on Carnival.
Exactly.
Lovely chatting with you. I can't
It's
wait
really
to see it.
nice chatting with you too.
How excited are you for the premiere of your movie in Trinidad, wide release?
I am very excited. I've waited for this day. I can't say how many times I've said finally, but tomorrow on the 14th when it's released nationwide, I'll say finally. It was a great feeling to release in the US and North America and nationwide, and that was great. But to come home and make this achievement home, and I really want to celebrate with the local cast and crew because they stepped up to the plate. We had the foreigners in here helping out, but I think the job was really done by the locals, and you will see that tonight. And I think it's going to do so much more for the film industry in Trinidad and Tobago. I am just grateful to have been invited by them to be a part of it and accepted.
Last year you got to open the film festival, but the
Yes.
version of the film we saw last year is not the version we're seeing tonight.
Well, there are a few scenes that has been changed and some things has been added. So, you're in for something. But this is the final product, and we think that the story is richer and better told with these little additions. And we're only aiming for perfection also. This is the step up.
So you used to be aiming for talking about soca for the Grammys, but is this Machel for the Oscars? Machel for the Oscars?
Machel for the blessings of the Lord. I give thanks. Anything that comes under that, I'm happy. Thank you very much.
So thank you so much for joining us this evening to celebrate the opening of Bazodee in Trinidad and Tobago. We want to share with you our joy and pride for this groundbreaking achievement. Actually, everyone here is responsible in some way for making this film happen. And groundbreaking it is indeed. The first Trinidad and Tobago film to open in over 120 screens across North America. And the movie is still running. In the United States. We had a grand premiere in the United States at the Sony PlayStation Theater on Times Square. So that was extraordinary. And this US release actually positioned Bazodee in cinemas alongside films like Suicide Squad, Bad Moms, but more importantly took our music, our culture and country to a whole new market. Cultural tourism should be Trinidad and Tobago's focus as we have the most amazing talent in these islands. As we celebrate with you, our partners tonight, Monk Pictures especially wants to honor and celebrate the amazing local team that made this dream a reality. And as we like to say in the Monk camp, teamwork makes the dream work. And this here is a big dream. TNT, time to go Bazodee.
Veteran actress Penelope Spencer was the local casting director of the film. She was full of praise for the local cast, especially her extras. She says everyone needs to see this movie.
I'm so proud of this movie. And it's important this movie be seen by every Trinidadian. Recognize the self. They will recognize the selves. They will recognize love. They'll recognize Bazodee. They'll recognize Scandal. They'll recognize the Mako. They'll recognize Mass. We will recognize ourselves, and we need to spread the word about this movie. We aren't looking for handouts. We just want people to come to the cinemas and see.
Yes, twice.
Right? Come. Tell it. And this is movie to see from small to old. Granny, bring Granny. She will love it. She don't want to see no shooting and killing. We're not on that. We have enough of that when we open the papers. Right? So, come out to Bazodee's, share it on Facebook, send your friend in my club, tell them to come down. Send your friend in Speyside, tell them you're coming in Tobago. Send a link, send something. Spread the word. Spread the word, spread the word. We have to support we.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and I thank you all for coming out and lending your support. The first thing I would like to say is glory be to God for the blessings. I have been blessed to be a part of a lot of history and historic moments. But this one is a very special moment. Everybody been saying, I've been hearing something for the past 2 months. People been saying, Machel movie, Machel movie, Machel movie. This is not Machel's movie. This is Trinidad and Tobago's movie.
Yeah.
You know, I actually have the fewest lines in the film. No, but seriously speaking, I want to thank Claire and Ansel for inviting me 10 years ago to do a film about a beautiful country, Trinidad and Tobago. Claire is an Asian. We love her like family, but she married a Tobagonian, so we'll take as a honorary Trini. And this dream wasn't an easy one. It was a difficult dream, but part of the difficulty was what felt triumphant in the end. I could say so many good things about the quality of this film, the brilliant story that Claire wrote that I fell in love with, the way that they fought through the years that we thought we had to hang up on the film. And I always remember Malcolm Gladwell say in the tipping point, it takes 10 years to produce something that will hit. I think this movie has done its duty. It's released in America. We have had sold-out audiences. But the thing I really want to celebrate about this movie is the thing that impressed me the most. I am a very difficult person to impress. I tell my mother that all the time. She's one of the few that impressed me. I was super impressed by the local team on this film. And I'm honestly not right now. The cast of actors that you're going to see here tonight will go on to be our stars around the world representing Trinidad and Tobago. Each face here, this face, this face, this face, this face, this face, this face, this face. And you're going to see it. I don't have to sell you it. You're going to see it. They were so professional and so on point. Usually, you know, you're coming and you're wondering about your people and you're wondering how they will behave and you're like, oh God, please let them reach on time. Please let them be nice. These people stood there, they worked so hard, they were so professional, they were so skilled. They helped me through this. Each one of them. Beyond the cast and the great acting and the great professional behavior and warm spirit, we had a crew that was amazing. I say this to all the people here with money in their pocket and with power in this country, invest in these people now. I want to thank you with Valley and See Faces for stepping up and helping us when we needed it. Hey Carl, everybody in your crew, your family, thank you very much, because sometimes, you know, I have good friends that I can call on. AV, you know, Dominique, you know, Chinese Laundry. I have good friends, but sometimes you need more than friends, you need money. And we don't have many people who believe in the film industry in Trinidad. That is why we don't have many films. But somebody had to take a risk. I myself, this is a big risk for me and my family. My mother every day is in the bank. I take a couple of my houses on this. A couple of my houses, not so many. No, but really and truly, this was a risk. And we are very, very proud. I could celebrate the quality of the cinematography. We have a great AD in Avril here. We have according to foreigners now, Avril. We had a great director, Todd Kessler. You know, we had a great TV. But there was a time when we come back and we didn't even need the foreign crew. The whole local crew, the rest of the shows, Selwyn on camera. You are going to be proud of your country. You are going to be proud of your movie. This movie is historic and I am only honored to be a part. I am a singer. I am a calypsonian. I am a soca artist. And now I have been accepted by the acting fraternity. I thank you very much. I appreciate it. To my team, my mother, Lorraine, Edison, Marvin, my assistant, Leanne, Lisa, tonight. Everybody who played a role, I thank you, because when you see Machel Montano, I am just the face of the transformer. A lot of people operating the legs and the toes and the hands and the waist. Right? So I just want to say how proud I am, and I dedicate the opening tomorrow and the run of this movie to the local cast and crew. Because I will leave here today and I may do another movie or two, but this is what they do. And we need them to do it more and more. We need to tell our stories. We need to show the world who we are. Now is the time. They want our soca. They want our mask. They want our beautiful ladies. They want our beer. They want our rum. They want our lifestyle. Paradise. And I'm so Bazodee over it. Thank you very much. Enjoy the movie. And thank you very much. God bless you all.
And then it was time to head off to the movie theater to see the film, which is now open in cinemas all over the country.